They told me bust out my AP. Perfect timing.
Coach Luna just sent out the link.
Here we go.
Coach Luna just sent out the link.
Link for what?
For the game day now. Oh, what? On sports.
You got to chill.
Yes.
You open it up, Rick? Keep it cheap.
No, I have not.
Oh. You opening it up?
I'll open it up in a little bit.
Oh.
I'll look at it.
Oh.
They told me bust out my AP. Perfect timing. Let's see. This is what we at. Where we at? Over here. We are over here. And we are here. We trying to get it cracking. YouTube TV. Live. Let's see what we got over here. And we got this game coming on. Folks, it's up, people. We just getting things cracking. We just getting it cracking, getting ready for the game to show up. What's up, Don? Y'all know how we do. We give y'all a minute to get in here. We give y'all a minute. Oh, he going deep. Get these trap beats in here. Are we getting things cracking? We waiting to get things cracking. But this Colorado action is fixing to go down today. In about 30. Colorado takes the field. And I'm just putting in these. Ooh, pick. That's a pick. Oh, that's a big catch. Iowa State and Iowa still going at it. And we're not trying to do all that right now. What's going on, Don? How you doing, sweetie? We waiting on this game to kick off, but that don't mean we ain't up in here getting it on. Any news on Shilo? No. They ain't gave me no updated news on Shilo yet. On the case or on his or what they gonna do if another team gonna pick him up or not. So we ain't got no news on none of that stuff. So the Sporting News did an article. Let's do this Sporting News article that they did yesterday while we wait. And I'll give you a quick update on that. How about we do that, Don? Okay. Let's do this real quick, Don. Since we up in here. Did Shilo Sanders sign with the new team? What we know about the NFL future of Colorado Buffaloes ex-star. Shilo Sanders' NFL tenure started well enough. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers signed him almost immediately after April's draft as a free agent. And early in the summer, he had head coach Todd Bowles saying positive things about the safety who started in college for the Colorado Buffaloes. But things went downhill. Sanders was ejected from the Bucs preseason finale for throwing a punch. A few days later, Sanders was waived rather than make the 53-man roster. Sanders clears waivers, and he didn't get put onto Tampa Bay's practice squad either. His NFL future is uncertain. Did Shilo Sanders sign with the new team? As of Friday, September 5th, Shilo Sanders has not signed with the new team. He remains an NFL free agent. It seems possible that his ejection hurt his chances of getting another immediate chance in the league. He's got great genes as the son of Deion Sanders, and he had a solid college career. This preseason, Sanders made 4 tackles across 3 games, but his actions was ended early with his ejection. Now, that ejection in that last game hurt him. He just got to learn how to keep his cool in instances like that. Shilo Sanders can keep seeking an NFL contract. The best he could likely get at some point as a rookie would be a spot on the practice squad where he'd have to prove he belongs. If Sanders wants to leave the NFL and the CFL is an option, there the Toronto Argonauts hold his negotiation rights. There are other lower-tier football leagues, too. If Sanders isn't signed this season, he can likely find a spot in a spring league, the UFL, when the calendar turns to 26. Maybe that'll be his best shot to show he belongs in pro football. For now, he waits. And that is your update. Let's see. I'm trying to stay prayed up, but this is so crazy. Let's see. Your opinion on the game between the Eagles and the Cowboys spitting incident was poor sportsmanship. How can they not be held accountable? He was held accountable, Don. He was ejected from the game. He was ejected from the game, and he'll probably get fined because spitting on a player is the equivalent of throwing a punch. So it's going to be up to the NFL. They'll probably fine him. We probably won't hear nothing else about it, but yeah, it's most definitely going to be fine. He can be suspended. So there are things that can happen, you know. So it just ain't over with. It ain't a done deal. He didn't even get to play that game, so he probably won't even get a game check. Well, he'll probably get his game check, but he'll probably get fined and suspended probably 3 to 4 games for doing what he did. It was stupid, but that's a young player, but that is one of the best players the Eagles got on defense. I don't know why he would do something like that, but it is what it is. People do stupid things, you know, and that's what happens. You know, in the heat of the moment, when things getting spicy, people don't do the right things. Let me turn this volume down on this phone, because y'all know as soon as we get started, the phone be acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But we getting ready for this Colorado action. Juju playing today. I told y'all think y'all don't understand what Juju gonna be. After today, it's gonna be a big argument all next week on who should start against Houston next Friday night. Juju or Caden Salter. Because Juju is just that good. And it's the same thing that we are seeing in Cleveland with Shedeur. Shedeur is just that good. And once you see it, Can't take it back. Once the people see it, it's gonna be rough. They gonna want to know, hey, what's going on? They say Caden Salter was sick last week. Well, let's ask Caden Salter.
Saw a video that Prime walked into the room you and I are sitting in the first time he talked to you guys afterward. And one of the first questions he asked you was, what is adversity? And he was trying to teach you guys something. What did you learn from that?
What day was this?
I think it was Sunday or Monday where he came
Yeah,
in.
I was sick. After the game, I had 102 fever.
No,
so
did you really?
I kind of played sick, but that's no
Yeah.
excuse for my play style that day.
Are you feeling all right now?
Yes, sir. Most
Okay.
definitely.
That kind of adds another layer to the whole thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Well, what is he just asked everybody, what does adversity mean to you? He was trying to get the point across. We all have to overcome issues in life.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I know for me, I've been going through adversity since I started college. Going in 17 years old, going to the University of Tennessee for only 6 months, going to Liberty, going through coaching changes. My first month of college, my dad almost passed through COVID and ended up in a coma for 4 months and almost
Wow.
passing. So I've been through so much adversity in life to where it's just to the point where I just want to just have peace, just continue to be better and learn from everything.
It's about perseverance and
Yes, sir.
overcoming it, right?
Yes, sir.
Continue to march forward.
Well, and there you have it. The man say he was sick. Talks about his struggles getting recruited by Tennessee and going to Tennessee. He didn't say much about what happened and why he left school. I know why he happened. As a matter of fact, him and Arden Walker were at Tennessee together, and Arden was in the car with Caden when that incident happened. So Caden left, and then he went to the other school where he showed out, and now he's at Colorado. So it's not like Caden's a nothing quarterback. He was recruited by one of the biggest schools in the SEC, and he was going to start at Tennessee until he got into that trouble. And then that little incident landed him at Liberty, where he did his doggone thing. So, and now he's back on the big boy stage doing what he do. So hopefully it all works out. But like I said, like I've been saying since Caden decided to come to Colorado, once Julian starts or plays, there's going to be a 2-quarterback system. And it's going to have to continue throughout the season because Julian is that good of a quarterback. This is a 2-headed monster that really should be dealt with. And they both should play. They both are great players. One is better at one thing. The other is great at another thing. Caden Salter is a dual threat quarterback who is great with his feet. He also can pass. He can throw the deep ball very, very well. But Julian Lewis is Shilo Sanders 2.0. Julian Lewis will break every record that Shilo Sanders set at CU in the next 3 years. Those 100 records Shador broke in 2 years, Juju gonna break all of them. Because Juju is just that good. So please understand what Juju is as a 17-year-old phenom. His accuracy is ridiculous. His ball touch is crazy. His sight to release presence is ridiculous. Julian Lewis as a 17-year-old is absolutely phenomenal. I have seen it live with my own 2 eyes. That young man can play football really, really well. And he has been playing above his age group all of his life. When he was 8 and 9, he was playing with 13 and 14 years old. He played high school football in middle school. As a ninth grader, he started his high school varsity team and led them to a state championship, playing against players that are currently in the NFL right now. Julian is just that good. People don't realize how good this young man is. That boy is fire. Ladies and gentlemen, Julian Lewis.
Julian Lewis.
My name is Julian Lewis.
The natural ability that he has.
He looks to be the next big
We all
thing.
know about the five-star quarterback,
He is
6'1",
one of the most accurate
buck 85.
The
quarterbacks.
ascension
Don't
of
say he's
Juju
advanced
as a
beyond his
Colorado
years.
would be
Mechanics
something
makes big
else.
growth.
This fan base, man, I'm
Colorado
telling you, they're
got a lot
juiced
going.
in.
Viral photo of Julian Lewis and Shilo Sanders
handing over the keys to the Colorado Kingdom.
As Shilo Sanders leaves to go to the next level, the next legend at Colorado arrives.
They told me bust down my AP, perfect time. I stay shining.
Y'all don't understand how good Julian Lewis is as a player. He is really that doggone good. Julian Lewis is a phenomenal, and I do mean phenomenal quarterback. He can run, he can move, but just like Shedeur, his presence, his pocket presence, his timing, his precision in his passing is phenomenal. I mean, that young man is better than most senior quarterbacks who are in college right now. And as he progresses the next 3 years of his college career, he gets better. It's not going to get worse. He's going to get better. He's been doing it all his life. His father has put him in the position to do and be as great as he's going to be. And watching it happen live in real time is crazy work. But y'all know what we haven't done since everybody has started coming in. What we haven't done is let y'all know. We got to give a shout out to the CU aunties that are always in the building. So when you see the aunties in the chat or in the comment section of any one of my videos or anybody else, make sure you show them the respect they deserve. Make sure you always say what's up to the CU aunties. You know what I'm talking about? But it is what it is as we are waiting. Gotta put these beats on. Get this heat in the background. You know, keep that preservation going for this heat. Keep it popping. You know what I'm talking about? So, all of you that are in the place that haven't shown your face, y'all know what to do. Y'all better say what's up. Now, what y'all about walking in people's house and not speaking? That is so disrespectful. That is so not good. Iowa State is up 3 points on Iowa right now. Which, if y'all don't know, Iowa State is a Big 12 team. Colorado does have to play Iowa State this season. Iowa State was one of the teams that was tied with Colorado for the Big 12 lead last season. So don't get it twisted. Iowa State ain't no punk. Rocco Beck knows what he's doing when it comes to these football games. Yeah. Iowa State is about to win this game over a Big 10 team in Iowa, 13-16. Iowa State with the victory. Now we finna get ready for Colorado activity because We had to wait on this game to go off so the other one can come on. You know what I'm talking about? You figure deal. That's a big win for Iowa State, who is now 3-0. How the hell they played 3 games? Oh, they played in week 0. That's why Iowa State is 3-0. My bad. I was just gonna tiptoe and no, D, you know better, D. Out of all the people, D Hall, you know better. You don't tiptoe in here. You can't walk in people's house without speaking. You know how we get down. D Hall, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all ain't seen her, now you know. All we know is Julian Lewis is taking the field today versus the Delaware Hens. And it's going down. And do not think Delaware is a lightweight school. They are not lightweights. And their first string quarterback got hurt last week. And their second string quarterback is playing this week. But I think the second string quarterback is better than the first string quarterback. Some coaches just get it wrong from time to time. But the man can ball, is all I'm saying. Delaware is not no pushover. They just moved up to FBS football because they about their life. They are a true D1 school now. So they are truly about their business. So don't take them too lightly. But we did the update on Shilo. You know, I guess I've been waiting on the update on their bankruptcy case. They haven't put nothing else out in a while. I guess since Shilo was out of college, they just stopped reporting on it altogether. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of crazy. But like I was saying about these guys, like I was saying about Delaware, don't get Delaware twisted. Delaware is not no punks. You know what I'm saying? Delaware ain't no easy way. They just ain't gonna give it up. They got a stout little defense. They got 2 really, really good cornerbacks. And their quarterback is second string, and he was good. You know, we got Fox Live on the TV, and we gonna sit here and talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Because we know everybody gonna be posted on X, Twitter, as the game is announced. The Buffaloes are playing in all black today with white helmets. I will post you a quick pic of the young Juju getting ready. You know, him is ready for the game. This is how we coming out today. This is how we getting down. We about to get busy because the game about to kick off in a minute. Prime got them fired up. We gonna see. We gonna load it up. Cause I load them up as they come across Twitter. We'll put them up as they put them up. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all heard some of that, but we're going to let you see it. Kelly.
I say how you feel, you say fired up. When I say how you feel, you say good. How you feel? Fired up. How you feel? Good. Are we lying or not? Are we telling the truth? This is the day. We've been talking about it all week. It's time to put up. Let's go out there and have a great time. You can only have a great time when we kicking butt. We understand it? Let's break it down on 3-9 for me, baby. Yeah. Hey, let's fly around today. Let's have some fun. Ready? Pops on 3, 1, 2, 3. Whoa.
Oh, yeah. They ready. They about that life. What we got going? Lady C is in the building, ladies and gentlemen. We looking good today. You doggone right we looking good, Lady C. I miss seeing Shador out there. Look, y'all gonna have to get comfortable with that one because 12 ain't coming back. Kelly Jones, what is SOB Chronicle Snacks, they got 12 now dressing for tomorrow's game. Oh no, I ain't even look at it to see what they were doing with them tomorrow. Because the Browns will give you a headache, man, if you let them, you know. Because everybody know they fugazi right now. Everybody know they own some sinister crap. But it is what it is, man. We'll see. I gotta look and see if he ain't dressing done. I ain't checked into it. SOB just let me know. So we'll check it out. You know, because it's kind of crazy how Cleveland is doing things when we already know who the best quarterback in that quarterback room for the Cleveland Browns is. You know, but everybody say they going by NFL standards, so that means 3 play before 5. So we'll see. And the Buffs are taking the field, ladies and gentlemen. You ready for this big win, bro? You damn right. RG3 is in the booth. RG3 is in the booth. And got Robert Griffin III calling the game today. They're talking about 12 is an emergency, so they probably won't need 3 QBs. Lisa is in the building. I'm talking about 12 is an emergency quarterback, so they probably won't need 3 QBs. The Browns love to lose game. Yeah, he might not dress tomorrow, but he'll be there in the building. Stephanie. And jury's still out on RG3. Kickoff. Here we go. Delaware gets the ball first. Do I need to put the stat tracker up on the screen? Stephanie tapping in from Cleveland, Ohio. W12. Well, welcome, Steph. Come on in. You know, you've been in on some of them Shador, some of them Cleveland videos, some of them Cleveland live streams. Welcome to the Colorado side. Here we go. Delaware got the ball at to 25, and we finna get busy. What you say, Lisa? You won't be watching the Clowns tomorrow? Nobody will. Nobody will. They didn't even sell out their game for tomorrow. Brown said 12 will dress out. Yeah. Okay, Topaz. He gonna dress out. We gonna see. 2nd and 10. Second and 10. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Tansy, what's up, lady? Oh, you can't let him run up the hole like that. Tansy, we appreciate the live stream. Nothing like watching the game in good company. Yeah, I like to enjoy the game with my people. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have company, people to conversate with during the game. You know, talk a little trash, get other people's opinion, see what we got going on. 1st and 10. Look up. We gotta get them DBs to turn their head. Because if he throws that ball inside in the catchable zone, that's a pass interference all day. You got to get them DBs to turn their head around and look for the ball. Because if not, it's a pass interference call every doggone time. And if I was that quarterback, I'd throw about 5 of them every game. That's what I'm talking about. Good run stop. 3rd and about 8. 3rd and about 7.5. They just ran for about 2 yards. We getting it cracking. We don't. RJ Johnson needs to step up. Great job. Yeah. See what I'm talking about? Is that college only? Is what college only done? They cannot let them do that. They got to get back. They got to jam that receiver. No, sir. No, sir. That's what I'm talking about, Montavious' friend. See, Montavious was on zone. He was spying the quarterback because this quarterback likes to run. See, Montavious was on the spy. He ain't let him out this time. Nicole around Lisa and me either. Everybody loves to laugh at the Clowns, not with the Clowns. Yeah, nobody's watching that game tomorrow. And they won't have the viewership that they've always had, and they won't have the game presence that they've always had until they get Shador in the game. We had to look back to be considered. Yeah, if he doesn't turn his head, if the DB doesn't turn his head and he touches that wide receiver while he's going for the ball, it's pass interference. Turn your head back. See how he running down that sideline? And if he kept that ball in bounds and the receiver, see, listen, just listen. See, if that's a catchable ball, and if he doesn't turn back to look for the ball, if he's touching that receiver, they're going to call pass interference on him every time. And they need to fix that. Ain't no flipping the field. Here we go. Lisa, I would be tapped in online to hear about what Flacco was doing. Oh yeah, we'll have the ears to the ground, but I don't know. I think I might live stream tomorrow just to host a bunch of people who are not gonna watch the game, but we want to sit around and watch the internet. Or I might watch the game and tell y'all how bad Joe Flacco playing or what they doing, just to update everybody. You know, I'll watch so everybody else don't have to, and we can sit around and talk about a bunch of things. You know, that's what we might do tomorrow. You know, instead of doing all that, we might just go through that. Let's go, K-Salt. I need to see him cook so Juju can finish the dinner. Juju gonna play no matter if he score or not. K-Salt might get one. Okay, I'll be over here listening. Hell yeah, Lisa. Yes, let's have our big snacks online tailgate. Yes, Nicole, sound like a plan. Okay, Don, I think we can make this thing pop. If the ladies say we doing it, we doing it, you know. Because y'all know I'm with the aunties. If whatever they say we doing, damn it, that's what we do. So that's what we doing. You know, because all the Cleveland Brown games gonna be at noon anyway. At noon, 11 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock. Because they ain't gonna never get no evening game, no Monday night game, no Sunday night game until Shadua plays. Once Shadua plays, then they'll switch it up. Pasta salad with chicken and shrimp on deck. See, Don, that ain't even fair. How you gonna do me like that? All that is delicious, especially depending on who made the pasta salad, though. Who made the pasta salad? Because even if your chicken is bland, you can add stuff to it to make it better. You know, shrimp is shrimp, so it don't matter if it's seasoned or unseasoned, raw or cooked. Shrimp is shrimp. Michael Smith, what up, bro? What up, Big Snacks? I'm a 40-year-old Brown fan. Can't say I'm surprised by what they doing with Shadua, but it's going to work in his favor. And you don't like Stefanski either. I don't blame you, dog. Stefanski is determined to be right. And that's why Shadua is not playing. They determined to be right on Dylan Gabriel, but they're going to end up being wrong because everybody sees it. Everybody knows that Dylan Gabriel is not the solution for your franchise. Now hold on, dog. Y'all ain't throw that flag? It's supposed to be a flag on that play. There should be a flag on that play. Shadua needs to be playing when they go against the Steelers. That's a big game around here. Yeah. But that's going to be Flacco. Usually I'm working on Sunday. I took this Sunday off thinking we was going to be legendary. So I will be not looking at the Cleveland. Patricia, you ain't got to worry about it. You just come hang out with us tomorrow. And Dawn going to have her chickens and shrimp and pasta salad that we ain't going to have none of, you know. And we going to be all jealous. Stefanski is the biggest impediment to the team. Yeah, that's somewhat true. That is somewhat true. Isaiah Hodge, he gonna be playing both ways before the season over with. For our views, Shador must start when we've been tricked with their attempt to have Shador finish the game. They know that their views are not going to be up. They've realized that this year they didn't even sell out the home opener. And that's something Cleveland ain't done in a while. No matter how sorry that team is being, no matter how bad they have played, their fans have always shown up. But this year they're not showing up because they know they got so many good things that they are trying to trick them into doing the minimum, and they're not going to fall for it. Flacco, he going to tap out quick fast. Yeah, he probably going to tap out quick, dog. You want to see little Dylan? Y'all might get to see Dylan tomorrow. Because they headhunting Flacco tomorrow, just so y'all know. They headhunting Flacco. Stefanski been there for 6 years and had 13 quarterbacks. Why does he not make good decisions? Why they haven't fired him yet? They went through 9 quarterbacks in 2 years. Last year and the year before. 23 and 24. The Browns have had 9 quarterbacks. In 6 years, they've had 13 quarterbacks. With Dylan, with these 3 quarterbacks, because we get to count Flacco again, because he came back. So Flacco is another addition to the 9, which makes 12 already. 12 quarterbacks in the last 3 years. That's an average of 4 quarterbacks per season that you have used in the last 3 seasons. That is not good. And why are we throwing sideline to sideline? What the fuck Pat calling them same plays? Yes. Why are we playing sideline to sideline? I want to see Dylan crash out. Oh, he gonna crash out. That's all you got to do. If Colorado want to win, just run them on Jordan Seaton's side all game because his holes are so big over there. It's ridiculous. Just run to the left side because Jordan Seaton blowing people out the ball on the run offense like it ain't nothing. He should have kept going outside. That was a touchdown. If he kept going outside, that's 6 points. Oh, that's holding. First down. MC Gill needs to stop being lazy. Man, I hope Dylan plays tomorrow. The Bengals will break him. He might play tomorrow because they headhunting Joe Flacco. That's the touchdown. Caden Salter. He could have gave that up the middle. It still would have been a touchdown. They could have gave that to Michael Welch. It still would have been 6. Touchdown, Caden Salter. Watch. If he'd have gave this to Michael Welch, it's still 6 points. That's what he should have been doing last week. If he'd been doing that last week, we'd have won. Touchdown, Colorado. 7-0. We up, baby. Let's go. Go Bucks. Let's go. We out here. 7-0. Even though little Archie in there playing like he don't know what football is. I gotta get me something to drink. Hold on, y'all. We gotta get some food. I mean, something to drink. I need something to drink. Motto that kicker never misses. I love it. Can't wait to see him in the NFL. I don't know if they're gonna get Motto in the NFL. Lorenzo is in our building. Yeah, they could have taken it straight up the middle. Yeah. Yo, SOB, you know little Archie. They play for the Longhorn. They down there in Austin showing out down the street. You know, all my neighbors around me are all freaking Texas fans. All of them got their Texas flags, their Longhorn flags outside their house. I got 4 flags, really. I got my Alabama flag, the Auburn flag, a Colorado flag, and a United States. Them 50 stars and stripes. You know what I'm saying? Michael Smith, he can't see over the old line. Yeah, he sure can't see over the old line. Yeah. Oh, they gonna get to a point where they ain't gonna have a choice but to push it doing it. There go CB. You done snuck in here too and ain't said nothing. See, my aunties, they be creeping sometimes. The aunties be creeping sometimes, man. They just be laid back in the cut. It's all gravy there, though. Beating creeping here. Yeah, I would have went and got me a Corona, but I had to go get my Alabama cup because y'all already know how I get down. Sorry, watching the game. Oh, it's all right, B. We good. I know y'all be in here creeping, chilling, doing the thing. See, Lisa and Michael over there, they waiting on Dylan Gabriel to get pummeled. I can't wait for him to be sacked since he thought it was funny watching Shador there. He gonna be all right. Big Snack, did you see that Shador sent all those pieces to you? Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, his mom up there with him, helping him with that stuff. They see him in due time, we will reveal. I'm going to be rubbing my hand together like Birdman. I'm with you. What they understand what they got in Shador. But instead of appearing to be wrong, they are trying to play their hand as if we giving Dylan Gabriel every chance we've given him to be right, to not make a mistake, to win the job. And then once it's over with, they're going to put his ass on the bench and he'll never be heard from again. Pat drew up some new plays. We don't have man. I'm so sick of Pat and the sideline play. We need some other stuff going on, dog. This left, right, left stuff like we in the military ain't working. The snake killer, that was poor sportsman, and they are teammates. What he did, yeah. Everything is about ego. Stefanski is, yeah. He's an egomaniac like it ain't nothing. All that laughing on the sideline. I mean, oh, that's what y'all were talking about. They playing man. You got to get out of man right here. You're going to get beat across the middle. You're going to get beat across the middle. He what? Come on, you got to get out of man right there, man. Oh, you got to get out of man right there. I just need to go be a defensive and an offensive coordinator somewhere. If you in man, somebody wasn't on their man. Somebody out of position. Now we playing zone and they finna run the ball. They hate little Dylan in Youngstown. I was talking to some of my high school friends. These guys have nothing nice to say about that dude. Dylan got his flaws, and Dylan got the people that like him. Most of them are just not in Cleveland. And a lot of them are in probably Delaware or Oregon. You know, it's there are places where Dylan is liked. It's just not Cleveland. He's a good dude. Dylan is even a good quarterback. He just ain't good enough. While we in man, it should be for DJ side zone on the other side of defense. Yeah. I don't know why we in man. We in man again. We in man again. He's a very smart, idiotic little man. Not Ohio where it matters. I hate that man. Yeah. Now that was good eye discipline right there. I like the way they played that. Everybody played their man this time. They got to press that. They got to press that. Because I can't wait for him to play. They should have been an impressed man. Right there, it's 4th and 7. You know you got a defensive line that can get back there. Everybody should have been pressing. On the strong side, everybody should have been pressing their man. The linebacker should have been in zone. Because you know they're going short across the middle. But, you know. I'm gonna need Robert Livingston to understand that this is college football. If your man is better than that man, you need to play press. Because I can't wait for him to play. It's simple play call. Yeah. Oh, little dollar general changed his number to 8. Yeah. He did. Nicole put her profile picture up. Y'all better watch out. Y'all better watch out there now. Yeah, he went and got his original number back. It ain't gonna help him none. It ain't gonna help him none. Yes, baby. Oh God. My son act like he 2 years old and need help with everything. They are just spoiled little children. Little Dollar General things reminded me about that. Yeah. Yeah, they got him with the Dollar General dog. No, it ain't gonna help him none. It is not gonna help him at all. Yes, sir. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I know, son. Y'all give me a minute. I gotta help this boy of mine before he mess up my stuff. And then we end up having to fight. So y'all hold on one second. Listen, you gotta get this right, son. But we can't keep doing it. I'm in the middle of the ice cream. That doggone bit of the SMU game going hard. Throw the ball, boy. Throw the ball, boy. He cannot throw on the run, Lord. But save my life. He cannot throw the ball on the run and save my life. Just ran the ball. He just should have run the ball, man. Time out. Time out. Time out. They got to get this together. They got to get this together quick. They got to get this together. Because they got to get this together, man. Oh, they got to get this play calling together. And Caden Salter got to run the freaking football. Quit trying to throw the ball down the field when you got 100 yards worth of field in front of you. Run the freaking football. Just run. Now, when you was at Liberty, you was running all day. Quit trying to prove yourself to be a passer. But see, that's going to get him snatched. Because now he's going to cost us a game trying to be a passer. And that's not your forte. That's not what you do. Your threat is your feet, your legs. If that was 12, that was the first down. Yeah, we know. Prime, if that was 12, he don't miss that pass either. Prime Holiday, a 45 already, is his first time playing without Shador, so expectations must change too. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He gonna get snatched. He got a bad hammy. Well, he needs the hammy over there on the sideline. Q dog. Buddy bad. I don't know, man. Twelve would have got that first down with his legs over with his arm. Yeah. Yeah, Katie Salter is not that good throwing the ball on the run. He just, once he takes off, he needs to run or he needs to stop and plant and throw. Throwing the ball on the run is not what he does. That's going to cause a lot of interceptions because he throws them high, either at the top of the receiver's jump where the receiver's tipping the ball up trying to catch it, or it's just floating over his head. And either way it go, when you're playing a good team, it's going to turn into a pick. That's what's going to happen. And that's what you can't have when you playing good teams. You can't. Look at that. You got to run that. Right there. You got to run that. See, that's what you're doing. Said his feet, the only way he can make passes. He's not playing well. I don't know if he's nervous or not. You miss Shador, Travis, Jimmy, LeJontay Will. Yeah. Yeah, Lorenzo. He got to run that, man. All that space, he got to take off. All that space, you got to go get it. You should have kept going outside. You had him beat. You got outside leverage. You got to take that outside and keep moving. You got to. Now see, that right there. And we don't have 21 yet. Nope. I miss out of all the CU boys. They got to do better, man. Pat Sherman got to do better on the play call. And that last pass that Caden just made against a good team, that pass going the other way because you can't float that out there like that. You got to stick that on him. You got to put some heat behind that because if you don't, a good cornerback going to break on that ball and he going to be going down the sideline. And then what? You're not playing against great cornerbacks right now, but they are decent and they will pick you off. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. They're going to have to get better. When he sets his feet, he makes the passes. But on the run, it's like lights off. On the run, the difference is when you're running and throwing the ball, your release points are different. When your feet are set, your release point is above your head here. But when you're running, your release point is here out in front of you. Because if you release it above your head, the ball will float because of your momentum going forward or to the side. And he has to learn the difference of his release point. He keeps releasing the ball in the same place. And that's why it's high when he's on the run. But I don't know why we ain't fixed that yet. That needs to be fixed. You know, it needs to be fixed because we can't be throwing balls over people's heads while they running down the side, because somebody gonna take that thing and go the other way. Let's get out this second quarter so we can get us some juju. Because once Juju in the game, y'all going to see the difference. Y'all going to see what a passer look like. Y'all ain't going to miss Shador when Juju get in the game. And y'all going to be like snakes. Y'all don't believe me when I'm telling y'all Juju that nice. These guys just don't even look like they've hardly ever played. Man. K-Saw act like he ain't need 12 help or advice, so Juju will clean this up. Yeah. When Salter sees green grass, he needs to run because he can't throw on the run. Right, Eugene? He need to get out of there. He need to do what he got to do, man. You can't wait. You can't wait for Juju. Me either. Done. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. I'm telling you, Juju is that good. They ain't running the ball enough. They should be running the ball almost every play. This should be a running play here too. I'm watching the game and can't wait for Juju too. Yeah, we can't wait. Y'all don't believe me. Don't nobody believe me. But once y'all see Juju, y'all ain't gonna even want Caden back in the game ever. Because watch how the play calling changes when Juju get in the game. There he is, right in the middle of the end zone. Right in the middle of the end zone, wide open. Coach Prime is hilarious, telling the female interview how I feel the kid in the game. Prime smooth with that thing, man. I'm telling you, Eugene, Prime smooth with that thing. Prime said he coming. Yeah, he said he come around the mountain when he come. 2nd and 10, run the ball. Run the ball. Sincere did pop face that boy. Sincere pop face the hell out of that boy like it was just mush. Yeah. You just mushed it. Yeah, get your little face out of here, man. Let's switch the strong side. You said I cried to you before I lied to you. Why you just didn't hit Draylon right there on the left side? But Draylon wide open. Draylon wide the hell open. Why you just don't give him the ball? Show the replay. Show the replay. Because Draylon is wide open. Y'all know this is Joe Flacco's college, right? That's where Joe Flacco went to college in. University of Delaware. Draylon was wide open on the man. Just throw him the ball. It is 7. He just wide open, and he didn't even look that way. He looked to one side of the field, and that was it. I mean, he was, man, the dude's so wide open, dog. Only thing you got to do is turn your head. Started playing himself on the bench, especially Juju show. Juju gonna show out, dog. Because the play calling is going to be so much different. Pat know what to do with Juju. Because Juju is Shador all over again. I keep telling y'all. K-Saw predetermined where he was going to throw, where he was going with that throw. Yeah. He didn't have but one mission, and that was to get the tight end the ball. But if he'd have went through his progressions and went back to the left, because he come across the middle of the end zone, I mean, by himself. He got 5-6 yards on the DB. He by himself. Yeah, Coach Prime need to do something. Should have just ran. Christian conservative. Should have just ran. He could have done that too. Yeah, he could have ran and got the first down, or probably got the touchdown if he'd have ran with power. He's in his head way too much. Pretty much. That's what it looked like he playing. He out there thinking instead of just playing the game. He out there thinking instead of just playing football. Juju has an opportunity to take this team over. And I wouldn't be surprised if Ryan Staub moves it back. No, Ryan Staub ain't moving the back up, dog. That ain't gonna happen. Show me the replay of that touchdown. Yeah, he got lit up. He got to come out. Oh yeah, Sincere Brown is not meant for small player games. Throw him long, deep routes. You're right, Christian. Ponder better than starve. Now that is the truth. I'm ready for Juju. K-Salt needs some more time in the lab. K-Salt got to get out of his own head. I'm with Christian conservative. He in his own head. He out there thinking instead of playing football. I bet it's hard to breathe in Colorado. Yeah. If you're not from there, if you're not used to that altitude, it'll wear you out. They're using the middle of the field at all the passing games with Salter. It's like he only seen one side of the field. He can throw the ball deep. Salter got a big arm. Salter got a big arm. Fourth down. Salter got a big arm, dog. He can sling the rock. They just need to let him do it. They don't trust him like that. That's why he ain't doing it. Salter doesn't even know his true potential. He does. He just in his own way right now. He just got to play football instead of out there trying to think. I see why most of Salter's highlights were mostly deep passes and nothing really short, like out routes and slants. Yeah. Salter can sling the ball, dog. He got a big arm. He just in his own way right now. Y'all might see Juju coming out. K-Salt in his own way right now. Aflac Duck. The Aflac Duck is the commissioner of coverage. What has to happen? What has to happen is that K-Salter has to get out of his own head, and that's really what's happening. He in his own way. He's stopping his own self from shining because he's second guessing what should he really do instead of just playing freely like he's always done. He ain't playing free. He's thinking before he does anything. He can sling it, but Sherman keeps calling the weak boba passes to the outside. Sherman is handicapping the offense, in my opinion. Yeah. Sherman calling some weak plays. Sherman calling some weak plays. Ain't no doubt about that. But still, Caden Salter has had several opportunities to run the football and decided to throw it instead. Let's say, Brian, the lateral passes have to stop. Yeah. That 5 yards to the right and to the left ain't getting it. Because if you playing against a real defense, oh yeah, they gonna come get you. It's time for Juju to get in. Now the play calling will change. Christian conservatives say Juju in now. I hope so. I'm still on commercial. Ain't nobody telling Siri. We don't use iPhones over here. We're going to see what they finna do. And there he is. Julian Lewis has entered the building, ladies and gentlemen. And here we go. Now watch how the play calling change. Oh, give it to him. Go track, Hulk. Oh! You tuning in every game. Yeah, come on in here. Come on in here, Christian. We got you. Let's go, baby. The whole crowd hype, the stadium hype, the players hype, because the players know that Juju. Y'all see the difference of the velocity on Juju ball? See how that ball get out there? Come on. That's just a quick completion and get him out there in the game. No, I'm okay with that swing. Hold on. Same damn passes. I'm okay with them few because he ain't. But now. See, I'm okay with that first pass. Miss Jenkins is in the building. What's up, lady? Now you see the difference. Y'all finna say, damn, Slash, why you do it like that? Because I'm telling you what it is. What Juju is. He's a beast. He just good, dog. I've seen it several times over. He gonna go for this. Bird down. Take the Lewis out of the back. I just want to see Juju. Juju is now, yeah. Yeah, he about to cook me. He about to cook. No, they got 3 stacked wide. They going. Yeah, that's a bad block. Yeah, we got lateral passes. Let him cook. Yeah. Can't blame that on Jordan. None of these Schumer balls need to stop for now, man. They is out there. We are not blocking on these bubble passes. Oh, man. Wasn't nothing he could do about that one. Wasn't nothing he could do about that one. He got out of the first miss. Yeah, he got out of that. Good punt. Good punt. Good punt. Good punt. Good punt. What I'm telling y'all is that was bad offense. Sherman needs to show up. Pat needs to stop calling play. He not producing. And he calling these damn bubble screens. These receivers need to block for the bubble to work. Yeah, they really do. I keep telling folks Schumer suck. Brian, I tried to tell them too. They need to go and let Byron Leftwich do his thing. Let Byron just go on, turn it over. I think this was Schumer's last season anyway. That's why Byron Leftwich came on in. And that's usually how Prime does it. He hires the coaches that he wants to hire the year before. Anticipation of everybody moving out or people that he's going to fire. And then at the end of the season, all these people that's already in Colorado get promoted. And he just go out and hire some more people to work up under. I keep telling y'all, Schumer up. Why are we running to the right and our strength is to the... I don't know. I just said that. Just run everything to the left side over there where Jordan Seaton at instead of having him pull off the left side. That's what got that last running play stopped because Jordan Seaton pulled out and the guy he was supposed to block got the tackle. Coach Fiddles need to teach these wideouts how to block because they keep missing blocks on these bubble screens. Yeah, Eugene, you're right. Yeah, the play calling is Schumer sabotaging the offense, calling them bullish. Christian said these big linemen can't block. These little, hey man, blocking is blocking. Sometimes size don't matter. Per doggone the smallest Kelsey brother. Blocking don't matter. Size don't matter when it comes to blocking. It's leverage and strength and speed. I'm 5'11", dog. But I used to jump out the gym. My nephew is 6'2", I think around 310. But he run a 4.5 40. These kids are different. Pat play calling isn't the answer. He always slow to start. We don't have Travis, Jimmy, Shepard, and Wester. They were good blockers. Yeah, these wide receivers need to learn how to block. The wide receivers last year were willing blockers. These boys are playing soft. True. Bubble screen, get your fuck up out of here. Go down here. I say I'm with you, dog. Anybody can get that sack? Oh, somebody get the tackle. Pat is upset because he has the easiest job. Now go to your strength. Sherman can leave. I can't see his value, to be honest. All this experience in the NFL and it's not translating. Sherman needs to be fired. Where's Byron Leftwich? That's what I want to know. Can't tackle to save their life. And that was more will than tackle. These wide receivers just want to catch the ball downfield. Pat is not calling good plays for these kids. It don't matter, dog. You playing football, you got to do your job. Yeah, 2 6'5" receivers that need to throw the ball. Yeah. Sincere is one of those 6'5" receivers. Nope. Good sack. Stefanski and Schumer trying to take down the Sanders family. Wade is bowling. Keaton Wade been balling since last year, dog. If they just stay disciplined and do what they're supposed to do, ball out. All right. Here come the, don't you let Juju run this quarter, Prime. Don't y'all take him out. We need to quit calling these punk ass plays. Call some real football plays. Wade is underrated. Wade been balling, dog. Christian considered Wade is underrated. Wade been balling. Schumer need to be flooded. You're all right. There you go. Oh, Quinn Gibb, cute for 6, that young and beginning. Wade second tackle for a loss in a row. Peter Wade been balling since he got back from being hurt, dog. All right, Juju, let's see what we got, baby. We see what Juju got. Wade is better than Oakland Lola. Who you think is the best DB? Well, we know 8 is the best DB we got. You got to catch that. Freshman to freshman, you got to catch. I'm telling y'all, Juju, the truth. You got to catch that. If it hit your hands, you got to catch the ball, dog. Pat and Stefanski had the same old. Yes, it's the exact same playbook. R.J. Johnson having a good game. Put Salter back in. No, you can't put Salter back in, dog. At least we are playing more consistent. Should be 24-0. Yeah. Yeah. Juju making, I told you it's a better game. The flow is better. The flow is better. It's more consistent. And that's why Pat and Stefanski sorry as fuck. Kevin Stefanski is using Pat Shermer's offense. It's the same freaking offense. That's why I'm telling y'all, everything they telling you in Cleveland about Shedeur is a lie. That's why he looks so good and it looks so easy for him when he's on the field. Yeah, some of the terminology might change. Some of the verbiage might change. Some of the looks might even change, but the offense, the basic, the bare bones of the offense is the same freaking thing. That was the first slant pass in 2 games. Yeah, dog. Yeah, that Pat Shermer is not calling a good freaking these freaking zone runs. They just gotta be better, dog. The whole entirety of the play calling has to be better. All the talent at wide receiver do more slants and drag routes. Yep. Lord have mercy. Ain't nobody tackle nobody. We need two to get together. Coach needs to tell Pat he can't do that shit. Change it. That's what we need to be running. Them plays right there. There you go. There you go. DJ McKinney. That's the best DB on the team right there. That was the best DB. Do you think Juju's ceiling is higher than Shador college-wise? Yeah. Yeah. It is. It is. Juju's ceiling is higher than Shador. I told you at the beginning of this, Juju is going to break every record Shador set at Colorado. Going to break all of them. Every last freaking one of them. Coach Prime going to defend Coach Sabotage. Stop it. Coach Prime don't put none of his offensive coaches under the bus in public. He doesn't do that. He might not defend them, but he ain't going to throw them under the bus. We can't play man defense yet. It's just Prime needs to let either Leftwich or Brett Barcelona take over the play call. Where's all the RPOs I see during the weekend practice? The offense be killing the defense with it. But Sherman is not using it. I don't know, dog. Who's 28? That was Ben Finister. Yeah, that was Ben. 28 is Ben. Take 28 out. He's so lost on defense. Yeah, everybody gonna get beat from time to time. But I told y'all Delaware wasn't no punk from the jump. But we should be up at least 21 now. Yeah. Take 28 out. He lost on defense. We need TJ Branch Jr. as safety. And Ben got shook out his shoes. He just got juke a little bit. You know him. What Delaware is doing on offense is what Colorado should be doing. Exactly, Eugene. Exactly. We ain't ran not one play across the middle except for that slant that Juju threw. You know, everything's been to the outside, bubble screens and bullshit. It's just, I don't know. They're gonna have to figure it out because the freshman Branch Jr. can ball. Yeah. Yeah, Ben is terrible, funny guy on well off media, but funny does not win games. Liability. Well, this is one of those games where Prime can see who he can trust in game. You know, who he can count on. Ben was in the right place. He just got beat. But the ball is supposed to be everybody to the ball, not just one person. But if you do get beat, your teammate should be there to catch it. Should be there to back you up. Yeah, being a funny guy, well, I mean, you would think our corners would be able to blow up the screens like they are doing in Colorado, being that all Sherman does is call them. But see, they know that, and they ready for them damn screens. If you want your offense to look good, schedule the game against CU. Pat needs to stop them bubble screens. His plays need to be in the bubble machine. Y'all finna let these boys in the red zone. Now, see, this is where Colorado scared me. When they give up a big play like that, they always on defense get kind of wishy-washy. They need to just push up. Y'all got to make them tackles. Y'all got to make them tackles. Pat need to stop them bubble screen. Delaware State played better than this last week. Y'all need to make them tackles. Too many missed tackles. Yeah. You got to make the tackles, man. Thought about to take the worst angle of the tackle. Pat Sherman going to get prime five. Pat Sherman ain't going to get prime five. I promise you that. That ain't going to happen. Why they keep this game close? I don't know, dog. And they just scored. You wasn't going to stop them from scoring. But you can't let them score like that. You can't let them score like that. You can't let them score like that. Howard Dickey do not like the play calling this week. Defense is in trouble. 25 missed tackles in the second quarter. I don't know. I don't know about the 25 tackles, but because let's just take it down. Like, for example, they missed more tackles in this game than they missed last week. They didn't miss a lot of tackles last week. As much as y'all saw from them last week, the defense did not miss a lot of tackles. Last week, they missed like 5 or 6 tackles. If that many. What they were doing was blocking well last week. This week, they just missed tackles. No more man defense and no more bubble screen. Defense, special teams, offense is not clicking. What is going on in Colorado? Is it Shermer? The players don't like him. I don't know, dog. I don't know, Boss Lady Merch. I have no idea. I'm for real. I don't know what it is. Patricia, what I think should happen this year, Prime needs to be the OC. He did it. Should do his high school years. Yeah. Being a CU supporter is very stressful every week in football season. It ain't stressful. Y'all been losing for the last 10 years. But it's stressful now because you got hope. You got anticipation. You believe that the team can win. You see that the team can win. What the hell is Ryan Staub doing in the game? If Colorado loses this game, see, Ryan Staub need to come out right there. These players aren't all the way bought in. If both Pat can't call a good game, Livingston needs to stop playing favorites. Staub is in, yeah, we know. Why in the hell is Ryan Staub in the game? Oh my God. That was a pick. Track Hawk. What the hell? Why are we seeing Star Prime? He's throw the ball right there across the middle. Thank you. Throw the ball across the middle. Timeout. I saw that man wide open across the middle 5 seconds before he threw that ball. Okay, we're losing if Staub in. This isn't a game to try new players, win the game. Throw the ball, Staub. That's a touchdown. Touchdown. I told you Staub might end up being the backup over Salter. You were right, Eugene. I ain't gonna hold you, dog. I ain't gonna hold you. You were right. Back in business. Take him out. Oh my goodness, what in the world are we doing? Prime needs to coach and stop this nonsense. Ryan Staub is in there. I told you Staub can play. I never said he couldn't play. He been there 3 years. He been following Shador for 2. He better be able to play. He stayed there for this reason. I know he can throw the ball. I've seen him. I watched him in the Utah game last year. I know he can throw the ball. I guess Ponder's up next. Yeah, Christian Ponder up next, dog. We got a 6'5" quarterback we can put in the game. Stop looking like Shador out there. I told y'all. Stop out there looking like that boy. Colorado just found their starter 16 star. Nah. Staub ain't starting, dog. Staub is in the house though. Miss Patricia, Staub is in the house though. He ain't gonna do nothing. Mr. Dickey, Staub ain't gonna start, dog. Wow, I'm surprised. We might have a starter that was the best drive this season. Staub saved this from being a very disappointing first half. True. He moved off it. Yes, because the play calling is different. It wasn't the same boring ass bubble screen. Ponder would have worked better. That looked like a Shador drive. Best drive this quarter. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I stand corrected. I'm telling you. All right. Let's see who got halftime shows on that we want to look at. Who else streaming that we want to take a peek on and see what they doing? Money Man got his stream up. Ryan Staub is in the building with the touchdown. That was the best drive this season. Juju Northsalter had a drive like that. Honda would take QB2. Oh my God. Ghost. Oh my God. Y'all are really. Stefanski is watching this game thinking he better soup Shador up tomorrow. Facts. They push the ball down the field, stop throwing weak screens. Now do that with Salter because that's the game. Yes. No. They just need to call them plays when the other quarterbacks are in the game. They need to call them plays when the other players are in the game. You know what I'm saying? They just need to do that. Staub tied for the most passing touchdown this season at CU already. Hey, B, you tripping, dog. We better see Ponder. If Ponder come in the game, Ponder gonna drop down. You might well put Ponder in there. Let everybody get some throws in. You know what I'm saying? You might well let everybody drop some dimes. You know what I'm saying? Let's check in on Big Dog Chico and see what Chico got going on. Because Chico live. So Ponder gonna drop down. And we can, oh my God. Thank you, Big Snacks. It's the play calling. Start with the lateral passing and throw it vertical. That's right, Skull. They need to stop that sideline to sideline crap and put the ball in the air. Let Ponder get a shot. Man, if Ponder come in the game, dog, everybody get to play. Everybody get to play if Christian Ponder come in the game. Let's go check in on Chico. We're going to listen to what Chico was talking about.
I say, how you feel? You say
to Houston. You're going to have to be sold on one of these guys going into Houston. Whether it's Salt, Staub, or Juju, somebody has to separate themselves now. And we thought it was going to be K-Salt in this ball game.
Yeah, I'm with you.
You know, we saw the overthrow that he had, but we still was giving him, you know, ample opportunity. But I think Coach Prime set it up in the press conference when he said that Juju is going to come in. I think he said third series or so, whatever, you know. And now you're in a situation where
let me go to the bathroom.
Is playing well or not, you have to put Juju in the ball game, right? Juju comes in and kind of stalls a little bit. You don't want to keep him out there too much. Now you've given up a 2-score lead. Now you got a 1-score lead. Do you go back to K-Salt? And I think Coach Prime was like, you know what? Hell, we went with Juju. We gave him a chance. We got Staub back here. He ain't do nothing wrong to not get a chance. Before we even go back to K-Salt, let's give Staub an opportunity to go out here and do something or not do anything at all. And you saw what he did, just led his squad to a touchdown on the touchdown drive to put them up 17-7 going into the half. Way to go, Ryan Staub. Let's read off some stats right here. Caden Salter is actually, look at that, 12 of 15, 80 yards. If he would have hit that one overthrow, that would have been 13 of 15 for about probably 100 yards now. Or if he would have ran that, you know, he would have been, where is he at right now on the run? Let me see his stats. Had he taken that for a run, he would have been, he's at 3 for 29 right now, 9-yard average. Look, 9-yard average on the run. Take them, big dog. Take what they give you. Every time. DeKalon Taylor, 4 carries for 31 yards. That's 7.8 yards per carry. Simeon Price, 5 carries, 36 yards. That's 7.2 yards per carry. I come into the ball game saying that if we can get 3 rushes over 40 yards, that's going to be huge. If we can get 150 as a team, that's going to be huge. Where are we at right now as a team rushing? 89 yards, 49 passing. All we have to do is stay on course, and we shall be fine. Let me see what y'all saying in the chat. All super chats will be read. Let me see what y'all saying. Rodney said, let Juju throw the ball down the field and not sideline to sideline. I was thinking the same thing. But, you know, he did throw one down the field that hit X's hand. And also, I think they were trying to keep it simple for him to give him some confidence on those throws. $5 super chat, just saying, said, interesting how Sherman can call plays when Staub is in. Pay attention to the play calling. You know, I was going to go that route, but I was like, I don't think so. I think that, you know, you have an opportunity to go down the field. For some reason, the quarterbacks are taking the other route. I'm thinking that could be the case. You know, but hey, we'll continue to watch and we'll see, you know, if that's could be a factor.
All right. Yeah. We got Chico. Let's see where we at. Put 8 Williams at QB at this point. No, dog, we ain't doing that. Stop can play. Prime say whoever gets him to win is playing. Nah, that ain't gonna happen. Bupt and Prime really gonna have a field day with this game review. I don't pay them boys no attention, man. I really don't. Not when it comes to doing. They know what they doing, but it's in the way that it's done. Prime knows the game shouldn't be this close. Yeah. Prime know they should be blowing these boys out, but that's partly because of play calling, and that's partly because of the way the players are playing. Salter need plays tailor-made to him. Schumer sucks. Yeah, Schumer. Staub can play. Salter and Staub should have been in QB competition. We got UH next week. Don't have the luxury of messing around, tying the ball. Salter the best option, bro. Yeah. I thought K Salter played well. He did. He did. It's the play calling when he's in the game. It's the play calling when Salter's in the game. The play calling is not that great. It's a different. Pat Shermer calling a different game when Salter's in the game. But Salter is also not playing to his strengths. It's a few plays in there where Salter had nothing but green grass in front of him where he should have just took off and got going. But he didn't. He trying to throw the ball on the run, and that's not his strength. Salter don't throw the ball on the ring. They keep throwing screens behind the line of scrimmage. Yeah, they need to stop doing that. They should put Juju in when it scores 17 points. If Sherman was calling those style plays last game, all this game, we wouldn't be complaining about Schumer's play call. Right. Schumer might need to go sit down. Schumer is calling a bad game. I ain't gonna even hold you. I ain't gonna even hold you, dog. Snacks. When are you and G. Bush collaborating again? I'm gonna have to call Bush and see what's up. You know, he just got back off vacation this week, and he had a lot of stuff to do for the week of preparation for the opening game. So I'm gonna have to call him and see when we gonna put something down. I might have to hit him up because I didn't bother him this week. Tony Lawrence, why is Salt running? But that's what he's good at, dog. Salt need to run the ball. When he got time, when he has the space, Caden need to take off. And it's been 2 plays so far that I have seen that Caden should have just taken off, gotten the first down. One of them plays, they might not have caught him. He might have been going up the sideline just doing it. I'm so happy for Staub. That was fantastic. Yeah, Staub is what, a sophomore or a junior this year? He's a junior. Which QB is starting the second half? Caden Salters is going to start the second half. Caden Salters is going to start the second half. And it's going to be what it's going to be, you know. Caden Salter is going to start the second half, and Yeah, Stobbs is junior. Yeah. Since Alder can't throw on the run, Coach Prime needs to keep telling him when you see green grass, took it and run. You are so right, Eugene. But that's what I'm saying. That's the mind frame he's in right now. He's in the mind frame of this is my last season, and I need to prove that I can throw the ball to get into the league. But if he just plays within what he can do, it's going to open up the pass for him. Because at some point, they're going to start spying instead of sending the extra blitzer, and then that's going to leave the field open for you to play. That's what he needs to start doing. He overthinking the game right now instead of just playing freely and playing football the way he's always played it. He's trying to become a passer on purpose instead of playing within the confines of the game that he's always played in. He's trying to be what he's not instead of just throwing or running the ball and knowing when to do when. Doing what comes natural to you. If you don't see the ball, you don't see the play, you don't see the pass, you see green grass and run, take off. I don't know why that's his mindset, because during practice before the season, Coach Prime was yelling at Sauce to the run. Yeah. And he's still doing the same thing. Instead of doing what he does best, is using his instincts and knowing when to run and when to pass. He's trying to settle for the pass instead of settling for the run. When you got it, he can throw on the run. He just got to calm down. That's what I'm trying to tell you. He's overthinking. He's trying to do too much. He's putting himself in bad position. Thank you. That's correct. He's overthinking the game. Yeah. He's doing too much. He's doing too much. Instead of just playing within what he can do. But also, Pat Sherman need to stop calling them whack-ass plays. When you got wide receivers that's running 4.3s and 4.4s and 4.2s, and you got two wide receivers that's over 6'4", you need to throw the ball down the field, dog. He can't be Shador. Right. He just need to be himself. You can't fault K-Salt for two plays that he could have run the ball. He is by far the better. That might be true, Lamont. That might be true. But still, you got to do what you do best and quit trying to do what you ain't been doing since you've been playing football. GK, fundamentally, they're okay. They need to bring the fundamentals together on the damn field, use technique, stick with their assignments. They're playing scatterbrain. Yeah. Yeah. Salter is putting his own goals over what's best. It's not his goals. It's just that he's overthinking the game. He just needs to play freely. He's thinking while he's playing instead of just playing. Agreed. Krabby played calling. You right? No, I ain't never right, dog. No. Bad tackling. Yeah, they didn't miss some tackles. They need to stop doing that. They got anxiety because they're being worried about taking out the game, and quarterback can't function like that. It's not about being taken out of the game. He already knew that he wasn't gonna get the whole game. He just had to play. He been knew he wasn't gonna play this whole game. Why would they? Let Juju get some of this under his belt versus a lesser team. So if something does happen, we ain't got to worry about Juju taking his first snaps in a big game when he ain't had no play time. It ain't about you. You just play your game. Don't worry about who coming in and who coming out. If you worried about the next man, you're going to lose your job anyway. Just play the game, dog. So, you worried about Juju, and did Coach Prime show Juju any favoritism? Because guess who came in after Juju took that lick on the sideline? Ryan Staub. Coach Prime ain't got no favoritism. I promise you he don't. If you ain't going to do your job, he going to take you out the game. You ain't got to press. You just got to do what you do. If Case ought to go out there and do what he's been doing his entire career, you can go back and watch the film, watch the tape. Case Alter ain't never made these decisions when he got open grass in front of him. He takes off and runs the ball. Now he trying to stretch the play and throw the pass down the field instead of doing what he's been doing his entire football career. Don't wait till this year to try to change it up. Do what got you here. The mall map. Coach Prime is equal opportunity. You doggone right. Y'all better believe it. He'll tell you in a minute. All the players play tight. Prime is always talking about taking players out. That's football. These players been playing football all their life. Every coach they done played with and talked about taking. I will take you out and put somebody else in if you can't do your job. That ain't no new talk. This ain't something they just now hearing because they just got here. No. That's been their whole career. Either you gonna do it or I'll find somebody else to do it. What about left with that? Yeah, he called that skill. You right, Don. He did. When Delaware has two or more schemes to an offensive play, the Buffs are too slow to react. Rob got to fix the defense. No, they got to tackle, dog. Them big plays come from them missing tackles. It didn't come from the scheme. They had to play stop in the backfield or stop at the point of the catch. They just blowing the tackles up. You ain't getting the player to the ground. You got to tackle. You got to do your job. I have noticed on defense, a lot of kids have been getting in the game. Yeah. Staub is at the plate. Here we go. Well, Prime told the sideline reporter that everybody's getting too serious. So this was the plan. See, this ain't nothing new. The players knew this was going to happen. Just like we knew Juju was going to play. We didn't know Staub was going to play. But Staub was in the plan to play. So it is what it is. You got to get the play in. You got to get the play in. Come on, get the play off. Wide open. That's what we need. Go, Sincere. Touchdown. I told y'all the play calling. If you just throw the ball down the field, it's touchdowns all day. That's all you got to do. But Pat Shermer's calling different plays. But see, Staub ain't got that arm. See how Sincere had to stop to catch that ball? Staub don't have the arm. Sincere had to stop to catch that ball. No, it's the offense. Stop leading touchdown pass. Stop looks and plays more confident. No, it was the play call. It wasn't the quarterback. It was the play caller. Stop on fire. I don't care if he doesn't have the arm as long as he's getting the ball down the field. Yeah, but you got to call the plays to get the ball down the field. And they got blocks. He had all day to throw the ball. That's what I'm saying. The play calling was different when Salter was in the game. They was bubble screens and check downs. You can take Staub out. You can take Staub out and call the same play again, and I bet you it looked different. Because if you got a quarterback with a bigger arm, Sincere never stops running. If that was a decent cornerback, that's a pick or that ball is knocked down. I called it that is Sincere because not this bubble screen nonsense. Staub ain't scared to take a chance. It ain't Staub. It's the play calling, dog. Do you think the playbook is open for Staub? Yeah. Staub knows the offense. He's been there since day one. Staub letting them onions hang. Yeah. Beautiful work. I agree. And that's what I've been saying. Where has all of this been for the game and a half? Yes. There's been none of this. Staub got the high hand. But his punters turn next. if damn Christian Potter come in the game, dog, I ain't even gonna say that. Defense needs to hunt. He was faithful watching Shador all last season. Yeah, he been there for 2 seasons watching for Shador. This finally looks like an offense. We would beat Georgia Tech like this. Well, if they call some damn plays, dog, so happy for him. Pat has more confidence with Staub throwing the ball down the field. He got confidence with Juju. Juju just didn't have the time. And definitely not Staub. It's Schumer holding the offense hostage for no real reason. Salter should be getting these deep ball calls. Right. Now you definitely need to look at Schumer play calling for the other QB. All I'm saying is the play calling is different depending on the quarterback. If You call these plays and stop playing around. Now that's a tackle. No, that's a tackle. Y'all act like Pat is like throw deep. Staub is making that decision on his own. I agree with you. Let the other quarterback get these plays, but Staub is doing nothing wrong. Unsure why people are giving him hate. Nobody's hating on Staub. I'm saying the amount. Did you see a bubble screen when Staub was in the game? Did you see a screen pass when Staub was in the game? You saw run, pass, slant, deep ball. That's what you saw. We won't. It don't matter who the quarterback is. All three of them can be QBs, but the play calling is different. The white boy can play stop QB1. Stop can play. His arm just ain't big enough. He don't have the zip. He don't have the velocity to be what they need to be. Hodge is getting cool. Sauter will still be overthinking this. We don't know. We gonna see. Go stop, go. We gonna see. There you go. JB playing the boomstick. Exactly. Not one bubble screen was stopped. Play calling is holding Sauter back in the passing game. Yeah, that was the difference in that scoring drive. It was the play calling. It ain't been the quarterbacks. It's been the play calling, dog. Even when Juju was in, he was throwing bubble screens. He was throwing dump off passes. He is short. Pat, David, Duke, Shoe. I think it's both QB play and play calling. Sauter's not coming. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. And we in freaking man. We're going to see what happens at this point. Now, this is where you got to get the stop. The defense got to get them off the field. They didn't cross the 50. You got to get them off the field now. You either got to get a turnover. Got one going across the middle. Pick. You got to pick your arm up. You got to look at the ball, man. 8 was slipping going across that field. DJ McKinney, that's a bad tackle. That's bad tackling, though. You can't tackle a man with his arm. You can't tackle a man trying to grab his arm. That is. Everybody running the quarterback draw in Colorado. How do they not know this? Yeah. I don't know. Y'all gonna tackle the man or what? You gotta tackle the man. You gotta tackle the man. Them ain't no wing helmets. Them some Michigan knockoff helmets. I don't know why they even act like that. Them some Michigan knockoff helmets. Oh my God, they kidding me right here. They kidding me right here. All right, we need a Montavious French blitz off the corner. There we go. We need a blitz off the corner. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. We ain't playing with them. That's what we talking about. Get the stop, boys. Man up. Play the D. Shut it down. That's what we talking about. They going crazy in Colorado. They're losing their mind right now. JV, the MVP. What I'm talking about, baby. Yes, it's a big stop. We needed that stop big time. Defense needed to wake up. Great play by Brown. What a great stop. The weight room paying off. Hey, JB done made 2 big stops tonight. I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. JB done made 2 big plays tonight. He's doing the doggone thing. That's all we need him to do, is keep doing the thing. If he keep doing the thing, we'll see. We'll see what's going to be next. Who coming out? Staub? Is it Staub? Who running the offense? Who running the offense? That's what we want to know. Who running the offense? Here we go. Staub is in there. I'm happy for the players that stayed and showed commitment. They seeing the results. Yeah. Nicely done. Selena. Man. Staub on fire. Give it one more drive. Yeah. Run, Star. Hold on to the ball, boy. See, that's all about decision making. See, that's what Caden Salter should have been doing. Instead of trying to sit back there and throw the ball. Run that thing, get the first down, move the sticks. That's all it's about. And see, that's what Caden would have normally done. That's what Caden normally would have done. But that ain't what he's been doing the last 2 games. He been still sitting in the pocket trying to see what he can do with the ball. No, go. Run. Yeah, move the the snake killing the cause now and go. Oh, that's if he could stay to the left, that hole was open. Stop playing like 12. No, hold on now. You going too far, dog. Stop ain't playing like 12. No. The money down. Oh. There you go. Sincere. That's what you do. Throw the ball. Why did he stop? He stopped so he could secure the ball. Watch the ball move. Stop to secure the ball. That's why he stopped. Oh my God. Stop running them damn bubble screens, dog. Stop ate that hit. Yeah, he did. He took it. Yes, throw the go balls. You got 2 6'5" receivers. Look, across the middle, wide open. No, they cannot cover them. Always throw the ball deep. If he throws that ball, he might still be going. Draylon, you got to hold that. Draylon, you got to hold that. He didn't look the ball in. He trying to run. You got to look the ball in. You got to look the ball in, dog. Let's go. Get the playoff. He was going to punt. He was just trying to get him to jump. Oh, so we're going to make him run it back. I would have went for it. I'd have went for it right there. I'd have went for it. Okay, Caleb. Okay, Caleb. Okay, Caleb. Okay, Caleb. Brian told y'all the special teams are special. New mate. New mate is mating. New mate is mating, dog. That's all I'm saying. Chico got the whole game on. We're not doing that. Yeah, new mate is mating, dog. He getting down. Deion drops every game. He needs to get it together. No, he should have been looking that ball in. He turned his head, trying to see what move he was gonna do. See, but what you gotta be careful with this ball on the one. If I was quarterback, if I was the offensive coordinator coming out, I'm not running the ball. I am not running the ball. I am throwing my first slant across the middle, or it's going to go ball down the right hand hash and somebody go get it. But what I'm not doing is running the ball right there at the half-inch line where you're going to be in shotgun. The running back going to get the ball 2 yards in the freaking end zone. No, it would be play action for me. What you mean, why decline? Why did they decline the penalty? Because they didn't want to back them up. They didn't want to back them up. Jamal Hunter, we need to see other quarterbacks with the aggressive play calling. Yeah, because everybody else been getting bubble screen, dog. The punter is actually good. Yeah. New mate is punting the hell out of the football. You know. But now, this is where you don't get the penalty. This is where you don't get that penalty. This is where you don't get the penalty to help them move forward. Oh my God. Y'all can't do that. Y'all can't do that. Damn run defense. Yeah, that's what it should have happened. We can't stop the run, no. Losing yards from the bubble screen throws the whole offense off. We need to stop with them damn bubble screens, dog. I'm sick of that. 1 yard line is the riskiest offensive and defense. I've seen big plays broken for a touchdown here too many times. Yeah, it happens, but they have to be able to do something about the run defense. Go get him. Go get him. There you go. There you go, top feet. Top feet, big top feet. But This is where that slant across the middle comes into play at. See, you see, ain't nothing cross, ain't no linebackers in the middle. Ain't no linebackers in the middle. They should have called pass interference on that play. Watch 4 coming across the middle. 4 coming across in the middle is holding. No point of a good point when the defense is dookie. Come on, dog. Good block. Get the ball. Let's go. Block punt, let go. Special teams being special, dog. The special team is special. Exactly, Lorenzo. Special teams being special. This is the play right here. JB, get him out of there. Don't you touch that ball. Bubble screens go in the trash. Oh, we coming back. Run the ball, dog. Throw it. He wide open. Where the flag? There it is. There it is. This is why Staub can't start. Can't throw with anticipation. That ball should have been gone. That second team, that ain't even, Jordan Seaton ain't even in the game, dog. Tristan McCoy, I can't watch the game. What happened to Salter? They took him out. 4-9 holding. He can have the contact for the first yard. No, he was holding that man around his waist, dog. And that was past 5 yards anyway. No, that ain't Welch. You got to hit that hole. You got to hit that hole. Jordan's not even in the game right now. Lorenzo, they need to run to the right side. No, Jordan's not in the game. They need to run towards Seaton. Look at the line. Left side. That's 71, not 77. It's a pass play because everybody's standing up. Throw it, stop! Throw the ball! This is why Staub can be the starter. You got to throw that ball. You got to throw that ball, dog. Even if you throw it out the back of the end zone, you got to throw that ball. Seaton's not in the game, dog. That wasn't 77. That was 71. I can run it back. I don't feel like running it back. I don't know if I have a delay or not. I'm watching it on YouTube TV. And I'm in my office. I'm not in my living room watching it on my regular TV. So it was not passed by I'm playing it currently. Cool. Do you have a delay? I don't know. Colorado looking bad out there because K-Salt would have took off. Well, that comes with having Staub back there. He's in on the last play. He was the one who helped Staub get up. Well, you can't say Staub didn't get his shot. Oh, Staub ain't playing in the fourth quarter. Y'all can believe that. Staub just got his shine for the season. Staub just got his shine for the season, and that is going to be it. I gotta see. What they're doing. It's definitely the play calling. They got the talent to put up the points. Did Juju play? Yeah, Tristan, Juju played. I think Juju might have got hurt when they got that tackle on the sideline. And I think that's the only reason he ain't back in the game. Don't jinx you saying this is Staub's only shine for the season. You never know what could happen. Houston will be bad if we playing like this. When Staub sees a blitz, he needs to know he doesn't have all that time. That is true, Christian conservative. He gonna have to make up his mind what to do with the ball. But Mata finna kick this field goal and put 3 on the board. I think Juju got hurt, dog. That is good. I think Juju got hurt. If y'all don't know it, it's storming like crazy outside my house right now. It is storming like a big boy. Personal foul. Ooh, Colorado. They gonna back us up. It's between Juju and Salter, but I agree the bubble screens need to be banned from the playbook. Yeah. That's first down. That's automatic first down. Eugene is storming in Georgia. Yeah, man. He must try to leap over the center. You can't do that. Yeah, you can't. You can't do that. Let's see. Let's see what we do. If I see a damn bubble screen, it's gonna be a problem. I better not see no damn bubble screen. Touchdown. Touchdown. You can't let Michael run like that. Yeah, we got 2 16s, one on defense, one on offense. Mata much better this year. Last year I would have been nervous if he made it 25 yards. Yeah, Mata's back on point. Colorado has 2 16. A lot of teams have double numbers. See that 71 right there? That's what I'm talking about. Running to the left behind Big C. What I told you. I've been saying that since the game started. They run to the left side. What penalty is that? When they jump up, you can't jump up to block a field goal. You have to push through to block the field goal. Touchdown is good. God is so good, y'all. God is good. Tell them, Snake. If they didn't know about little big baby Jesus daddy, they know now. If they had no idea about little baby Jesus' father, they need to know right now. You know what I'm talking about? All I'm saying is, finally run the ball to the left. Yes. Finally run the ball to. It's storming like a mug out there now. That was stopped at the QB position. You can have double numbers on the team. They just can't be on the field at the same time. That is correct. That is correct. You can have double numbers on the field. They just can't be up there at the same time. Because if we got 2 4s, we got 2 8s. They just can't be on the field at the same time. Yeah, one on offense, one on defense. I'm in Fayetteville. It must be heading my way. Oh, you in the Arkansas? Oh, yeah, you couldn't get it. What part of Georgia you in? I want to move there. Y'all can have Georgia. That's why Ed Rivers had that big stupid slip on jersey against Colorado on their punt return last week. That is correct. Look at Rich Gannon. Y'all don't know nothing about Rich Gannon. If you don't know nothing about the Raiders, then you don't know nothing about Rich Gannon. You know what I'm talking about? Rigo, we want to run to the left. That's all we need to do. Pick a Lily. That should have been a pick. That's what I be talking about right there on them high passes. Them high passes will end up going the other way. If you throw a bad pass, you want it to be behind them in their hip or at their feet in the dirt. Because if it's too high, it's too many probabilities. The ball can be tipped. The ball can sail. 3 or 4 people can touch the ball and it end up being an interception. Why is that not tackling? Holding. Fumble. Good job, Ben. Ben with the tackle. Turnover and a penalty. Rich Gannon, the last good rated quarterback. You sure know it. That wasn't Jeremiah Brown. That was Ben. That was Ben. Watch Ben. Ben. Punch that ball out, Ben. That's too many missed tackles, dog. I don't care what you say. No, he didn't know he was down. He thought it was a fumble. If they could stop showing that doggone play, don't nobody know he was down because he damn sure was down. Stoudemire is terrible at tackle angle. Yeah, that was Stoudemire been missed that tackle again. I don't know why. Folks trying to keep their job. No. Yeah, Stoudemire missed that tackle, dog. You can't do those turns. He just got beat on the turn. He got beat on the cut and he slipped and he had a bad angle. So look at that. Shakira's in the house. I thought you was at the game, girl. I know Stoudemire is Coach Prime godson, but he needs to replace him because he the weak link. Yeah, Richard J. Ross should have won the Super Bowl. JB playing today. That wasn't JB top. That was all Ben. Roger Staubach back. No, Roger Staub back. I got you, Roger Staub. Nah, that was last week. They playing at home. You supposed to be at the game. What you talking about? Why are we allowing plays like this? There needs to be better tackling drill all week. Yeah, Stoudemire just missed that. IBM recovered the fumble. Yeah, that wasn't JB. That was all Ben. Staub said he watched 12B2 Legendary. Yeah, not this week. I had some things to handle. Yeah. I hate. Got some things to handle. All right. Staub been killing it. He been doing all right. He been putting his thing down. He still ain't that boy. That was Jerry Rice Super Bowl then. Yeah, that was back when Rich Gannon was fat too. So you know. Hey, don't give you no attitude. You know what time it is. Don't play with me. Salter back in. Yeah, I told y'all Salter was coming back. Should do a proud teammate watch the star. Look at that play. You gotta do what you do. That's all you gotta do right there. Just run the football. That really wasn't no fumble. Living like 365 Salter back in. Yeah. I told y'all Salter was coming back. I told y'all that was it. The star right there. Shakira should be in the stands cheering the Buffs on, is all I'm saying. JB forced them back inside, yeah. Milwaukee Jeff, what up, my eye? Milwaukee Jeff is in the building. They called him down already. JB recovered the fumble. Yeah, they called him down. Right there. Trying to do too much. It's storming like hell outside, y'all. Throw the ball. Throw it. Throw it. He got to throw the ball, man. You got to throw the ball, dog. He is so indecisive. You got to either throw it or run it. Jordan C. Yeah, clean. The pocket's so clean. Throw the ball. There you go. There you go. There you go. You don't be telling me to calm down. You calm down. You know you're supposed to be in them stands. Don't play with me. Oh my God. I need them to do the right thing. Number 17, number 15. The cadence should be different. Throw the ball! No receivers open. Hold open. Go, 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 go. He can't. It's storming like hell. I blame Shakira. What the hell up with Salter now? Is he worried about his start? No, he just indecisive. He needs to throw the damn football. Because I promise you, there's two receivers open down the field. Just throw the ball. They are playing sloppy. They just need to throw the ball. I blame Shakira. That's all I'm saying. And I'm just doing that just to aggravate it. Don't worry about it. Overthinking. You're right. Third flag in a row. I don't know what's up with these boys, man. That's just bad football right now. It's storming like hell. I blame Shakira for that too. Yeah, he does need to throw the ball more. I understand they want to run the ball, but you don't want to be one-dimensional. He need to let the ball go. Stop holding on to it. You need to throw it. You got 2 6'5" receivers on both sides of the field. Throw the ball. Just throw the ball. They're going to go get it. Throw it. How you going to blame me? I blame you for this storm that I'm experiencing right now. K-Salt doing the same junk RG3 and Cordell did, trying to prove he's a thrower. Yeah. That's what got RG3 boogered up. Both falling to the streets of bad football. Just keep it simple, stupid. I got a warning on TV about a storm. Uh-oh. Coming your way, Miss Dawn. I'm trying to pull for Salter, but it's hard to root for him when he like this. He just indecisive. I guess Juju is up next. Offensive drive. No, Juju ain't up next. Juju not coming back. Stop needs to finish the game or Juju. Should be 60-7 at this point. This is sad. I'm not proud of the win. Okay, fine. I'll take the blame. I'll take the accountability for the storm you're experiencing. Here we go. Super punter. We got a punter now. We ain't got nothing else. We got a punter. That's all I'm telling you. If we ain't, now you just got to make a tackle. We got to make a tackle, dog. Great punt. Yeah. Throw it and let your receivers go get it. It's not that hard. That boy got a leg. Yeah. We got a punt. Watch it. They can't cover since no, they cannot. They cannot cover a lot of them receivers. A few of them are wide open. Caden Salter just can't throw with anticipation. He don't see it. He got to see them open instead of throwing them open. Yeah, 2 drives apiece. Salter still next. Yeah. That was one. Defensive line is not. The defensive line is doing their job. They getting back there. I don't know why. We ain't through a slant all day ourselves, so. Stoudemire made a tackle. No, let me tell you. How do you judge the quarterback this game? Gonna be a rough one. Star played the best so far. I wish y'all turn around so y'all can see the ball coming. So we don't get no pass interference. Y'all hear me messing with Shakiri? Don't worry about it. That's just my buddy. And I like the aggravator. All right. Piccalilli. Don't talk about Coach Schumann play calling. Y'all see what I'm talking about with them overthrown passes? Them high passes. R.J. Johnson. We finally got that pick. They QB beat up, put Ponder in. If Ponder come in this game, dog. If Ponder come in this game, something crazy. They call better plays for Staub. I see the difference. I keep telling y'all, it's the play caller when the quarterback in the game. Stoudemire finally took, yeah. Well, that last drive, that's on 3. He got to throw that. He got to throw them balls. He holding on to the ball. You got to throw them, dog. You got receivers wide open going down. Just throw the ball. You ain't seen nobody be close to Sincere Brown on none of them routes. Just throw the ball. Just throw him the ball. I promise you, just throw him the ball. They can't keep up. The man is 6'3". The man is 6'5" and run a 4.40. Just let him. Just throw it. I promise you, he gonna go get it. It's storming like hell outside, though. Thunder, lightning, rain. I mean, loud. Just upset time. They gonna have to figure it out.